A voter's step-by-step guide to voting in the 2010 national and local elections. On May 10, 2010, the Philippines will experience its first automated elections. Here are detailed directions needed to prepare voters for the May elections. The Commission on Elections, along with Smartmatic TIM, have set up an automated election system using the Precinct Count Optical Scan, or the PCOS machine. It is important to note that automation does not mean computers will be used to cast votes. Computers will only assist in faster and more accurate vote tabulation. Step 1. Choose your candidates wisely. Get to know their platforms, advocacies, and beliefs. Once decided, list down the names of the candidates you will vote for on a clean piece of paper. Keep this as your guide when you vote. In May 2010, you will vote for the following positions: President, Vice President, 12 Senators, 1 Congressman, Governor, Vice Governor, Board Member, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Councilor, and 1 party list. Step 2. Go to your voting precinct on May 10, 2010 between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Voting will happen on a first-come, first-served basis, so plan to go early. Bring your voter's ID or any valid ID, along with your registration stub, and don't forget to bring a copy of the list of candidates and party lists that you will vote for. Step 3. Check if your name is on the Posted Computerized Voters List, or PCVL, located on the door of the polling place. Determine your precinct and sequence number. PPCRV Voters Assistance Desks, or VAD, will also be present in voting centers. Volunteers will be available to help you find your precinct. Step 4. Go to the Board of Election Inspectors, or BEIs, to present your precinct and sequence number, along with your voter's ID or any valid ID. The BEI will check for indelible ink stains. Only after verification will the BEI chairman give you your ballot. Step 5. Make sure your ballot is unmarked on both sides. You will be given a secrecy folder and marking pen. Listen carefully to the instructions that will be provided by the BEIs. Step 6. Proceed to the voting area to fill up your ballot. Fully shade the inside of the ovals beside the names of the candidates and party list group that you will vote for. In the voting area, remember these. 1. Do not vote for more than the required number of candidates for each position. If you shade 13 ovals for the senatorial position, where only 12 seats are available, none of your 13 votes will be counted. However, undervoting is allowed. For example, if you only shade 11 ovals for the senatorial position, all 11 votes will be counted. 2. Erasures will not be allowed, so take your time. Bring a list of the names of the candidates you will vote for, and use this as your guide in voting. 3. Do not show the contents of your filled-out ballot to anyone. 4. Do not make unnecessary marks on the ballot. The only marks made should be your votes. 5. Do not tear the ballot. 6. Do not copy the contents of your ballot through any means. 7. Only illiterate or disabled voters as indicated in the Election Day Computerized Voters List, or EDVCL, or in your Voter's Registration Receipt, or VRR, may be assisted in the preparation of their ballots by any relative of the 4th civil degree of consanguinity or affinity, or a person of the voter's household, or a BEI member. A person with physically impaired capacity may also be assisted in feeding his ballot into the PCOS machine, provided that the contents of the ballot are not displayed during the process. Step 7. After filling out your ballot, insert your ballot in the machine's entry slot and wait until the ballot drops into the ballot box. If the ballot is rejected, the BEI will allow you one more try. Wait for the confirmation message on the machine's screen before leaving the voting area. Step 8. Return the secrecy folder and marking pen to the BEIs. The BEI chairman will apply indelible ink on your right forefingernail. Then, affix your thumb mark on the space provided in the Election Day Computerized Voters List, or EDCVL. That's it! Your vote has been cast. Here are the steps again. 1. Choose your candidates wisely. 2. Go to your voting precinct on May 10, 2010 between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. with your voter's ID or any valid ID and your registration stub. 3. Check if your name is on the posted Computerized Voters List or PCVL and note your precinct number and sequence number. 4. Go to the Board of Election Inspectors or BEIs to present your precinct number and sequence number along with your voter's ID or any valid ID. 5. Receive your ballot, a secrecy folder, and marking pen from the BEIs. 6. Proceed to the voting area to fill out your ballot by fully shading the inside of the ovals beside the names of the candidates and party list group that you are voting for. 7. Proceed to the PCOS machine to insert your ballot in the machine. 8. Go back to the BEIs and have the BEI chairman apply indelible ink on your right forefingernail. You can monitor the rest of Election Day. Watch and listen to television and radio coverage. View and be informed of election results from the internet. The move towards automation is a means for the Philippines to have cleaner elections with faster and more transparent results, bringing hope and a brighter future for the country.